Red button.
I hit the red button.
I don't know, it's not pick up like this, I'm sorry. It's gonna be over here. Everyone's So this is a song that I wrote some years ago. I sometimes try to improve my guitar playing. And so I found out about this thing called...
You're standing right behind in front of the light, so if you stand here,
Sure.
maybe it'll be
Okay.
better.
I have to appreciate
Now we have a mirror to think about, but that's something. That's even better. Okay, that's better.
I was writing a song kind of about the changing of generations and the movement. And I was writing this in 2020. I didn't know why I was writing it, and I just learned this thing about secondary dominance, which I won't even try and explain. It's about like putting a dominant fifth in front of the chord you're doing. And so I was playing around with it, and it sounded very churchy to me. And it's like, what's this song about? It's not congealing. And I woke up on a Sunday morning and turned on the television, and there was a horse-drawn carriage that was carrying the body of John Lewis to his final resting place across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. And so I worked on changing the lyrics yesterday because I realized so much needed changing. You know, they were going to name the bridge at the John Lewis Bridge, but he didn't want that actually. So anyway, so. March 7th, 1965, a black man crossed a bridge on Bloody Sunday in a horse-drawn carriage to his final resting place, July 26th, 2020. An honor guard, Alabama police, whose granddaddies broke his head, but never his courage to make real trouble. Nor that of today's youth, picking up the mantle from where he led and he led. Yes. Yes, 2020, worldwide, youth were marching in the streets, Black Lives Matter, signs revealing a view from a mountain peak, that the racist underbelly of our society rots every policy, who gets access to what, who lives or dies by whose word, who will now speak, who finally now will be heard. We are long gone parents, and you kids of an apology too. We said we'd fix the world, but we could not follow through. We had left our mega mess, and it is now up to you. Problems were much bigger than our arrogance, even when fighting for the good and the true. It will not be the last. The future is now yours. The torch has been passed. All dogs shoulder to shoulder with the young. Fight Trump bans must. Fascism, it's hopeful to know the movement's in good hands when it is our time to go. Senator Cory Booker and treated 25 hours on his feet. It is our time to bend the arc towards justice at last. Let's make some sweet good trouble. John Lewis forever presenting.
Suggest a collaboration between you and Dilson on that song.
I wouldn't want Dilson, I'd be honest.
Do you want exactly like poetry or something? We'll talk. Let's talk.
A rap like